We are back for a part 2 of this Barbie, Dream event gala. I just want to clear up a little confusion before we get into this video. You may be following me on this channel, which is called Robert Reacts. You may be following me over my other channel, which is just called Robert Welsh. If you are seeing this from my Robert Welsh channel, this is a completely new channel. It may just be showing up in your recommendations because you watch my other videos and I'm connected to it. But this is a completely separate reaction channel where we react to anything online. So if this is your kind of vibe, then please do subscribe and stay tuned for 4 videos a week. Basically, there was this Barbie Expo that was put on by this company, Mischief Management, I think they were called. And it was promised to be this huge event where you can physically walk into the Barbie dream house, sit on Barbie's lap, skate around in a Barbie skating park. Whatever, it was meant to be amazing. Tons of things to do, loads of things to do. Turns out it was this tiny little hall with about 5 stands and nothing that was promised was there. It was basically a really awful event. It was even like properly licensed by, well, they bought the license from Mattel. So this was meant to be an incredible event. The internet went wild over it, as they should. And I did a video on it the other week. So if you haven't seen it, I'll link that down below. So go watch that first and I'll see you back here in just a moment. So if you remember from part 1, the event organizers, Mischief Management, were the ones behind Dream Fest, right? That's what it's called, Barbie Dream Fest. So we think that they were the only ones who had a say in the event, even though there has been accusations online that it was actually Mattel themselves who sponsored and arranged most of it, and then have done their best to hide everything to do with the event from their name and anything else official because it was so bad. They've been getting into so much controversy online. Anyway, the first being that somehow 20 grand's worth of inventory from a small business went missing. So this is one of the vendors, Soulkiss. They are a sunglasses brand that caters to people with wider faces. They make really, really cute sunglasses, and just before Dreamfest, they released the Barbie collection. So like a collaboration with Barbie, inspired by Barbie. This brand isn't messing around, right? We can see already. High budget, great. We love this like nod to old vintage Barbie. Barbie, official Barbie logo. This is cute. Am I getting like Barbie through the ages vibes? I think it's they're quite big frames. Not my personal taste, but they're cute. I like this, you know, Barbie doing everything she does kind of thing. One minute she's a pop star, the next minute she's an astronaut, you know. Love that. It gives the whole Barbie is every girl kind of vibe, which I really like. So listen, like I said, no small budget. I mean, they got a license from Barbie, they mean business, and they have some what looks like great quality products and have clearly put a lot of effort into this collection. And listen, I don't look like I have a wide face, but my head's here and my ears are uneven. Look, you can't, okay, so you can't see it, but they're like this. I would need a wider frame. That's great. Love that idea. I didn't even know that brands would cater to this kind of thing. I just thought, okay, maybe they come in different sizes. Oh, and I have to say as well, so I said in my last Barbie video, I was like, another Barbie video coming this week or something. Like, the reason this video has been a little bit late is because the owner of Sunkist had deleted their videos and we couldn't find them. So we're assuming she deleted everything because she's suing, hopefully. And we'll get into that. Anyway, this is what she had to say about the event.
We're all in shock. We're all processing. I know I seem calm, but trust me, I just have had a crazy weekend. I just flew in at 2 a.m. from another event in Toronto where truly we had an incredible time. I paid maybe half of what I paid to be at this specific event. So let's talk about it.
Oh yeah, so vendors will have to pay to be there in the first place. They're going to make money, of course, but the event has to make money too. And that's normal. People do pay to have a stand or store, whatever.
Share a little bit of my experience and perspective, and for the record, we are not affiliated with any of this. It just came as a really cool sponsorship and partnership opportunity for a product that I was already, collabed with, connected with. And so
yeah, and great timing as well. People paying to go to a Barbie event expo, and then having launched a Barbie collaboration. There's no better audience for your new collection, right?
It's a little bit crazy because I don't know what has gone down this weekend, but this is not what any of us signed up for. Try and give everyone the benefit of the doubt, but I actually genuinely feel so taken advantage of. As a small brand, small business, single woman owned, founded, whatever. Who did this? Like, who put this? Like honestly, even this week, I had, number one, I had to go through so many approvals for every single little thing I wanted to do. I had really no say in any of it. Every time I would send something back, they would want it completely changed, whatever. Again, me, the only person doing all of this, sitting on my computer at 6 a.m. trying to edit something. I put a whole video presentation. I don't think one person has shared it, showed it. I haven't seen it. I genuinely sent about $20,000 of merchandise of just inventory for influencer gifting. And
that's crazy. 20,000. I mean, I know brands have a budget for it, but that's insane.
I have not been tagged once, seen any type of anything, so I don't even think the people are there. And then as a girly pop, I was also so excited just to wear my cute little outfit and go connect with people and hang out in the photo booth and take pictures and do glasses. We flew in at 2 a.m. last night. This is why I look so completely dead. But I'm just
I think she looks really nice.
Feeling like I'm in an alternate universe. And I know I don't sound so distraught, but I think as a founder, so much can go wrong in your business that you kind of just become almost immune to it because you just have to keep going.
So she had developed the Barbie line for her brand before Dreamfest approached her. So she put so much effort into Dreamfest itself with having to go through multiple redesigns and even creating new content altogether just for this event. And I totally get why. She should have been under the impression she was going to be in front of literally thousands of her ideal customer base. And that is huge for a small brand. So of course, she put in tons of hours because she thought she was going to get a lot of traction. You would think that, right? You would think that this is the biggest event. It's like Mattel. It's an actual Mattel event. They've reposted about it. This is going to be huge. Not whatever this was. And $20,000 worth of glasses being sent to a Barbie Dreamfest so that they could be sent out and gifted to influencers to promote them. They just went missing. In another video, the owner actually explained that not only did no one know where they were, her glasses actually sent out, the sunglasses sent out, when she contacted event staff, no one knew she had even sent the glasses in. Could you imagine your own business, your own product, but you've sent $20,000 worth and no one knows where it's gone? No one even was expecting it in the first place. So not only did this small brand have inventory straight up stolen from them, they also had to deal with the disappointment of the event itself. And that's after paying to attend the event and be there. I hope they got a refund too. And I hope they have some kind of shipping protection because that's insane. Lucky it seemed to have not affected her too much, she said, and her glasses were at Coachella with Barbie. So that's good. As long as they weren't scammed out of anything else. And if you haven't seen the Coachella videos yet, go and watch them because that was scam central. Just like this Barbie Dream Fest. So just getting back to the event itself again. Mischief, the company that put this on. And their founder, Melissa, aside from stealing from vendors, the attendees and the sponsors, they apparently have been stealing from their staff too. So over on Reddit, on the r/Barbie, there's a whole, well, of course there was conversation about this whole situation. And this is from a former employee. Barbie Dream Fest was just the tip of the iceberg. Okay, so because I'm dyslexic, I have a summary of this. I will leave a Reddit link down below, but basically, this whole article is a former employee accusing Melissa Anelli and her company, Mischief Management, of long-term financial mismanagement and repeated PR disasters. And this is what led up to the failed Barbie Dream Fest. They claim the company functioned like a Ponzi scheme, surviving by delaying or avoiding payments to vendors, staff, and partners while moving events around to escape debts. So the key allegations from this user over on Reddit is chronic unpaid debts. So vendors, the venues, artists that attended the events, the staff were frequently unpaid or paid very late, including unrefunded booths from 2020 to 2021, a lack of transparency where basically staff were kept in the dark about finances, why Anelli allegedly deflected blame or made excuses, a lot of payroll issues, employees missed paychecks in 2024, they were paid inconsistently, sometimes without pay stubs, and eventually lost their benefits. Many employees just quit, including entire departments of the management team, with leadership, notably Kyra Alozi, accused of being aware but complicit. They also say by 2025, events were run with little to no budget, understaffed teams and worsening logistics, and multiple PR crises, including Romance Con. Did I do that? Did I do a video on that? I can't remember. And Obsessed Fest. And basically, the Reddit user is saying that Anelli either knowingly ran a fraudulent operation or was deeply incompetent, and urges the public to hold her accountable and prevent her from continuing in the events industry completely. They're saying she should not be doing this anymore. And they've given receipts for all of this as well. This is an email from Melissa, and it says, the subject is tomorrow's paycheck. It says, hey y'all, today I discovered I had made a mistake, which has never happened before, will never happen again, with our payroll processing. This means the soonest the payroll that was scheduled for tomorrow, the 19th of January, will hit this Thursday, January the 25th. I cannot apologize enough that this has happened. No other paycheck timing or amounts thereof will be affected. If this creates a specific difficulty for you, please email me and I will figure it out. Thank you for your patience, Melissa. Melissa has emailed again saying, I'm so sorry I've hit another snag with Just Works. In related news, I'm looking into PEO alternatives. However, please respond with the account and routing number of your bank and I will transfer your net pay directly to cut down on the wait time and record it with JW later. It will hit tomorrow or the next day to let you all in behind the scenes info of what's going on here and assure you of what's going on in Mischief's near future, as well as offer a fuller understanding of its process and what I've been trying to accomplish. I'll be on Google Hangout tomorrow at 1 p.m. tomorrow. I'll be on Google Hangout tomorrow at 1 p.m. tomorrow to discuss and answer questions. If you can make it, please join me here. And they sent a link for Google Hangout. They also have this email from an upset vendor from a previous event to Melissa. And they say, hello, I've reached out several times via email and I just left a voicemail with Melissa. I have not heard a response back from anyone in your company and I urgently need to know the payment status of the attached outstanding balance due invoice. If I do not hear back from your company by the end of a week, I will have no choice but to send this invoice over to our legal department who will put this invoice into collections. Please contact me as soon as possible to get this invoice paid. I've attached a credit card form if you would like to pay with a credit card. If you would like to pay with another method, please let me know and I will get you additional payment option. Thank you. So obviously for something to go to collections, that needs to be unpaid for a very long time. So apparently Mischief Management are pretty famous for withholding checks and scamming people, which doesn't surprise me at all. One bit, because this whole thing seems like a scam. And now I know that the people that did that Romance Con thing, it all makes sense. But can you imagine how poorly the staff must have been treated for somebody to post this expose, an article basically with receipts for someone to post this? They must be holding a weight with them from this company. And I bet it's because allegedly all the staff that worked on Dreamfest were furloughed without pay straight after. So that is most of the other drama. The owner of Mischief does have a lot of controversy around her in general if you want a good read, and I recommend you do because it's prolific. Now that we've seen some of the behind the scenes things that have happened, I'm not surprised how it ended up and how this event went, but I am surprised that Mattel didn't, like was said in this, do a little bit of research and see were there successful, unsuccessful projects from this company before. You know, it's a big brand, Barbie, Mattel. Surely you have someone who you pay for an hour to do a little bit of research. Okay, let me know your opinions down below. Please give this video a thumbs up. Hype it if you can. That's a new feature now. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.